The undefeated fort of India, Devagiri Fort. No king was ever able to conquer this fort. You know why? Let's explore this together. The statues excavated in the fort of Devagiri tells us how rich the Yadav culture was. In all, the fort has 8 gates, from which only 2 gates are used today. 750 oddly made steps to lower the speed of enemy elephants and also have sharp turns to reduce the speed of enemies. This fort is surrounded by 3 hills and stands on sharply chiseled rock. The first gate is 1 kilometer away from the fort, so the enemy had to cover a distance of a kilometer to reach the fort. But on their way, they would find many dead ends and odd gates in where the enemy could easily get lost. Moreover, the enemies had to be aware of the cannons placed on the top of the fort. If the enemy manages to travel a distance of a kilometer and reach the fort, in no time he would find 100 feet deep valley filled with water, venomous snakes, and crocodiles. Also, the only present bridge at that time was pulled up during the attack, so the enemy was kinda stuck over there. Still, if the enemy somehow manages to cross the valley, he would shortly encounter a dark maze which is named as Andheri. It is a bhulbulaya with lots of false passages to misguide the enemy. This bhulbulaya could be easily filled with toxic gases to choke the enemy. This maze had complete darkness. Previously, the visitors had to use mashal to find their way clearly. But when I visited, this place was well lit in with LED lights. In that maze, there was only one light source at that time, the vents on the ceiling. But the soldiers on the fort would throw hot oil on the enemy through the vents. In that time, the maze was the only way of getting to the top of the fort. But now, the stairs have built for the visitors' purpose. Due to these reasons, no enemy could reach the top of the Devagiri fort and it remained undefeated till now. Really feeling blessed to visit such an architectural masterpiece.